Hey y'all, welcome back. So we're inside of Family Dollar getting ready to get into our any day deals video, where I'm going to bring to you over 20 plus all digital scenarios that you could do any day of the week, so I can show you how you can truly maximize your savings and not pay full price, and especially from using all digital coupons that you can find on your Family Dollar app. So definitely like the video and subscribe, and let's go ahead and start maximizing our savings so we're not paying full price. All right, y'all, we're over here by the oral care aisle, and we got a 5 off of 3 Colgate digital, and it does attach to the Colgates. Now at my store they're actually $2.25, so picking up 3 of them would total at $6.75, and then after that 5 off of 3 digital, it'll make 3 just $1.75 for all 3. Now that same digital though, it does work for like the mouthwash, if maybe you need mouthwash or maybe you need toothbrushes. But if you need toothpaste, this would definitely be a great time to get stocked up. And then this could also be an amazing filler item for Saturday using that 5 off of 25 digital coupon. All right, y'all, we did get $1 digital for the Vaseline. If you want to pick up the Vaseline lotion, at my store they're $4.75. So let's get one and get it added to our cart. All right, y'all, now an amazing freebie or filler item could definitely be the Dollar Shave Club. Now, if y'all been following me at one of the stores that I went to, I noticed that they were on clearance, and we got like a $3.50 digital coupon. Now, I see that they have a whole bunch at this store, so I just went and did a price check. This one in particular, the 4-blade, so not the 6-blade. I didn't confirm the price on that one, but this 4-blade is $3.50, y'all, and we have a $3.50 digital. And then the 4-blade refills are $4, and then that $3.50 digital also works for that. So pick whichever one you prefer, but if you see these at your store, 9 times out of 10 they're probably on clearance. And then we have that $3.50 digital, so a great time to get some cheap or free razors, and a great time to use it as a filler item to help you get to that $25 mark. All right, y'all, so if you didn't see my videos from last week, definitely check it out, because I did factor in this Suave men body wash and like body and face wash, which is actually on clearance for $1.50, and we had $1 off of 2 digital. But this week we have $1 digital that works for like Suave, Dub. It works for several other items. So if you were to pick this up at $1.50 and use that $1 digital, which it is attaching, I did confirm, that makes this just 50 cents. But like I always say, remember, clearance does vary store by store. So just make sure though, if your store does have Suave body wash, that you're scanning it, because I noticed on my app, on the weekly ad, that it looks like some of the Suave body wash is going to be 50% off. But remember, weekly ads do also vary state by state. But if you are seeing Suave body wash at your store, I would definitely just confirm the price, because as you see, it's not even tagged, but it is $1.50. Another item I'm going to mention, but I won't factor it in because again, clearance varies store by store, and I haven't really seen these in too many Family Dollars. But this Aunt Jackie's is $2.50, and y'all know I've been factoring a lot of Aunt Jackie's in, because we might still have that $2 cashback offer on checkout 51, which will make this just 50 cents. Or another amazing filler item to factor into your deal for your 5 off of 25. So if you see this particular one at your store, definitely confirm the price. And then if it is $2.50, a great filler item, or again, a great time to get stocked up on some cheap hair care. Another item I want to mention, because I know like at Dollar General we have, I believe, a $1.50 digital, so maybe we'll get one from Family Dollar. Sometimes they do kind of have similar digitals. But I noticed that this Cantu right here product is 75 cents when I'm scanning it on the app. This one right here is $2.50. So if we happen to get like a $1.50 digital or digital for the Cantu products, definitely be out on the lookout for some of these items that may also be on clearance and could also be used as filler items. Because even if we don't have a coupon, this would definitely be a great item to add if you're like a little bit short of that $25 threshold, because it's just 75 cents. And then if you need the product, even better. All right, y'all, we did get $1 digitals for the Scott tissue. It normally comes in like the pack like this, and they're $5. And a lot of times the $1 digital also works for like the 6 rolls. So always scan your items to, of course, confirm the price and that your digitals are attaching. And then we have a $1 digital for the cotton nail, which is $5.25. So those could definitely be great options if you are in need of tissue. And then if we still have the $1 digital for the Angel Soft, I've been factoring it in for weeks now, but you could pick up the Ultra Angel Soft right here at $5.95, or like the scented one or the regular one that's not scented, which is like the 8 equals 32, and use that Dollar Digital. So this one right here. So great options when it comes to tissue. And then if you are in need of paper towels, we did get a Dollar Digital for like the Scott paper towels, which are $6.25. So you could pick up this right here and get it added into your cart. And if you're wondering, that Dollar Digital does work for these are like $3.65 or $3.70, just depending on your store. So this could definitely be a great option if you need tissue. All right, y'all, if you're in need of the Airwick mist, or maybe you want to try it out, this would definitely be a great week to get that factored into your deal. You could pick up one of the mists. They used to be $11 at my store, but I scanned it on the app and they're actually ringing up for $12. But of course, pricing may vary store by store. So you can pick up one at $12, use that coupon for $6 off, which will end up making it just $6. And then to make it even better, the refills, which are normally priced at $6, again, they may vary, the price may vary store by store, but we have a buy one get one free coupon. So you can pick up 2 of those at $6 each, and then use the buy one get one free coupon, which should take off $6. So a great item to get factored into your 5 off of 25, or a great deal to do any day of the week. And if you are needing a filler item, or maybe you need the Febreze plugs, you could pick up the Febreze plugs at my store. They're $3.50, and then you might still have that $2.30 digital coupon. So a great filler item to get factored into your deal to help you get to that $25 limit, or a great time to pick up some cheap Febreze plugs. Now, I noticed, because y'all know I do both Dollar General and Family Dollar, I noticed with Dollar General we got a $2 digital for the Febreze like Unstoppable, which are normally like $4. But I don't see where we have one for Family Dollar. But in the event we happen to get one later in the week, you definitely may want to pick up some of the Febreze, like more expensive sprays at $4. It also includes like the normally like the small spaces, and a lot of times the like Unstoppable sprays, which are normally like $5. Or again, it may vary store by store, the price. But that could also be a great option if we do happen to get a $2 coupon. Or y'all let me know if maybe y'all have one, and maybe I just don't have one on my account. All right, y'all, next I'm gonna grab one of the finished dishwasher tabs. Now, they're normally like $4.50, but we do have a $2 digital, y'all, which is gonna make this just $2.50. And then check your IBOTTA account, because we do have several different digitals for the finish. For the Finish Quantum, we do have $1.25 digitals, or at least on my IBOTTA account. Remember, offers do vary account by account. Yours may be more, mine's or less, so just keep that in mind. But I'm gonna pick these up for the sake of the video, but you want to grab the ones that are actually $4.50, which come with less in the pack. All right, y'all, I was really excited to see that the Dr. Pepper products, the 6 packs, are priced at 3 for $8. So my store is pretty limited, but you could get like the Canada Dry. Maybe you're one that likes ginger ale like me, but make sure it's a Dr. Pepper product, and again, make sure you're scanning your items as well. But for the sake of the video, I'll just factor in 3 of these Diet Dr. Peppers. But again, you definitely want to cater it to your need. But again, I'm just working on what my store has in stock. And just an update, this particular deal is a 3-day sale. Again, weekly ads do vary state by state, but this particular sale for the Dr. Pepper products, where they're 3 for $8, starts on Thursday and goes through Saturday. So it starts the 16th through the 18th. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you pick it up at least on Thursday or Friday, or factor it into your 5 off of 25 for Saturday. So if you come in on Tuesday, they won't ring up 3 for $8. Just keep that in mind. But again, a great time to get stocked up on some soda. All right, y'all, we're gonna grab this Purex right here, the 85 load, priced at $9.50 this week, and then we're gonna use a $2 digital coupon. All right, y'all, if you do prefer the Tide Simply, you can get the liquid right here or the pods, and they're $3.45 this week, and we do have a 50-cent digital coupon. All right, y'all, we have a $1 digital that works for the Gain liquid right here at $5.45, but that same digital also works for like the Tide pods, which are $5.45, or the Tide liquid, which is also $5.45. So whichever one you pick up, whether you get the Gain liquid or the Tide pods or the Tide liquid, they'll ring up for $5.45, and then we have that $1 digital. But remember, with digital coupons, once you use them, they're gone. So just be mindful of that and pick which one you prefer. All right, y'all, if you aren't particular on your laundry brand, or maybe you prefer the extra, this would definitely be a great week to get stocked up. This week, they're priced at 2 for $6. And as you see, they're normally like $4.45. So this would definitely be a great time to get some extra laundry detergent. All right, y'all, next we're gonna grab one of these bounce dry sheets, the 60 count. They're priced at $3.45, and then we do have a 50-cent digital coupon. All right, y'all, and we have a $1 digital that works for the game flings right here at $4.45. So you can grab one of those and get that added into your cart. And then, y'all, we have a separate $1 digital that works for like the game products at $4.45, like the fabric softener right here. Or another option you could get is the firework beads, or even like the dryer sheets up there. Now remember though, we do, or actually it may have varied account by account, but you might have a $2.25 digital for the firework beads that you might want to use. Now that is an exclusive digital, so it may vary account by account, but definitely check out my haul video from last week where I did factor it into my deal. All right, y'all, I was hoping my store had the Drift baby detergent. It's priced at $10.50 this week, and we have a $3 digital coupon. So for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna get the Tide Free and Gentle, but of course you would want to make sure you actually grab the Drift baby detergent, which is $10.50. All right, y'all, if you are in need of some trash bags, you definitely may want to get the Homeline trash bags, the ones at $8. We do have a $1 digital. Now that $1 digital is a Family Dollar digital, so if you're trying to combine this particular deal with your 5 off of 25 coupon, you definitely want to be at least $26, because remember, the Family Dollar digital coupons come off first. So if you were right at $25, that would put you under. So just keep that in mind whenever you're using Family Dollar store digital coupons. Now, y'all, cater it to your need. I just realized that this big box right here is also included, and it's also $8. So I guess it would really just depend on your preference. If maybe you're one that needs the 30-gallon bags versus the 13-gallon. So these are like the regular ones you would use like in your kitchen, but I'm gonna grab these since it seems like you get more. Yeah, you get 48 in here versus 33, but again, it would just depend on your preference. All right, y'all, and then another great option, especially if you need Glad trash bags and maybe you need storage bags like the sandwich bags, you definitely may want to mix and match or cater it to your need. But we got a 3 off of 15 Glad digital that works for, of course, the trash bags, or if maybe you want to get like the sandwich bags or like the cling wrap. So again, cater it to your need. Just make sure you're at least $15. All right, y'all, so for this scenario, pick up the Gain liquid at $5.45, or remember, you could definitely get the Tide liquid or the Tide pods if you prefer that instead, but we're going to use that $1 digital. And then pick up the Gain fabric softener at $4.45 and use the $1 digital. And again, remember that same $1 digital works for the dryer sheets or the firework beads. But remember, check your accounts. You might have a $2.25 digital for the firework beads if you're going to factor the firework beads in, and you could come out much cheaper. Or another option, if maybe you really just want laundry care, you could just factor in the Gain flings, which are also $4.45, but we have a separate $1 digital. So just don't forget to clip that $1 digital if maybe you want that instead. So again, cater the deal to your need, but just wanted to tell you that there's several ways you can do your deal. And then pick up the finished quantum tabs. Now you want to grab the ones at $4.50. I'm just factoring that one in for the video. And then we're going to use a $2 digital. So if we did this particular scenario, this is going to actually end up totaling us $14.40. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would pay $10.40 at the register. But then remember, we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1.25 back for the finished tabs, making this just $9.15, y'all. $9.15. But again, just visually showing you several ways you can do your deal and still come out the same. So always, always, always make sure you're catering the deal to your need. Now, another way you could do your deal, you could pick up the Gain liquid, or remember the Tide liquid or pods at $5.45 and use the $1 digital. Pick up one of the Gain products at $4.45. So maybe you want 2 firework beads, or maybe you want the dry sheets, or maybe you want the fabric softener. Use the $1 digital. And then for the firework beads, if you have the $2.25 digital, then use that for that. So this would total us $14.35. But then after our coupons come off, and I would definitely make sure this one is rung up first, because if you ring this one up first, that $1 digital might attach to that, and then the $2.25 digital, which is only for the fireworks, might not come off. But after our coupons come off, this would just be $10.10, y'all, before tax. But again, just to visually show you another way you could switch your deal around and still come out the same. So always cater it to your need. All right, y'all, and if for this scenario you want to actually grab the 12 roll Scott tissue, which is $5, my store is out, so I'm just factoring in 2 of the smaller ones. Or you could just factor in one of these 6 rolls Scott at $3.65 or $3.70, just depending on your store, and use the dollar digital and come out much cheaper. So cater it to your need. But if you did the $5 pack, use the dollar digital, pick up the Gain or Remember the Tide at $5.45, use the dollar digital, and then pick up 3 of the Colgate toothpaste at $2.25 each, and then use that 5 off of 3 digital. This scenario would total you $17.20, and then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $10.20 before tax, y'all. But if you're not particular whether you get the liquid or the pods, then you definitely could factor in the Gain flings and come out $1 cheaper, because these are $4.45 versus $5.45. Or you could, maybe you don't even need laundry detergent, maybe you need like dryer sheets or the firework beads, so you could come out cheap. I mean, you still could come out $1 cheaper factoring in that instead, or even cheaper if you have that 2.25 digital, you could come out again much cheaper. And then remember, a great substitute, if maybe your store is out of Scott or maybe you don't want Scott, then you might want to pay 25 cents more and grab the Cottonelle, which is $5.25, and then use that dollar digital. So again, just showing you different ways you can cater the deal to your need and still come out the same. If maybe you're one that prefers to get Tide, then you can grab the Tide. You could still end up paying just $10.20 before tax, or $9.20 if you factor in the Gain products at $4.45. Actually, no, it'll be 25 cents more with the Cottonelle. So $10.45 if you did the deal like this, or $9.45 if you factor in the Gain products at $4.45. And then, y'all, for this scenario, grab the Scott at $5, the pack at $5. Remember, I'm just factoring these 2 in for the video. Use that dollar digital. Or again, you could come out much cheaper if you just want to take one of these away, roughly about $1 and some change cheaper. So just keep that in mind. And then factor in the Scott paper towels at $6.25. Use the dollar digital. Factor in the correct finish quantums, the ones at $4.50. Use the $2 digital. So this scenario would total us $15.75, and then after our coupons come off at the register, we would end up paying $11.75. But then remember, we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1.25 back for the finish tabs, making this just $10.50, y'all. So again, remember, if you don't need the Scott tissue, or maybe you prefer Cottonelle, you could pay 25 cents more and get that. Or if maybe you just want to get all tissue, you could come out $1 cheaper doing your deal like this instead. Because remember, we took out the Scott paper towels, which were $6.25, but instead factored in the Cottonelle, which is $5.25. So then if you did your deal like this ends up being just $9.50 after our $1.25 cash back from IBOTTA. So you would pay $10.75 at the register for this transaction. Or again, to come out much cheaper, you could just take one of those away, because that dollar digital for the Scott does attach to the Scott 6 rolls, which are like $3.70. All right, y'all know, for this scenario, grab the big thing of Purex laundry detergent at $9.50. Use the $2 digital. Grab the Gain firework beads at $4.45, and then use that $2.25 digital. And then grab the correct finish quantum tabs at $4.50. Use the $2 digital. So this would end up totaling us $18.45. And then after all of our digital coupons come off at the register, we would pay $12.20. But then remember, again, we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for the finished dishwasher tabs, which would then drop this down to just $10.95, y'all, before tax. Now, another way you could do your deal and actually come out about 75 cents or so cheaper, you could take out the Gain, but add in 3 of the Colgates, remember, at $2.25 each, and then use the 5 off of 2 digital. Because after the coupons, that ends up being $1.75 versus the Gain firework beads ends up being like $2.25. So you could come out actually 50 cents cheaper if you wanted to possibly do your deal like this. So then this year end up being just $10.45 after the cashback offer from IBOTTA. So several ways you can kind of switch your deal around based off of your need. And then, y'all, for this scenario, pick up the Drift baby detergent. I'm just factoring this one in for the video, but remember, it's $10.50. We have the $3 digital, and then factor in 3 of the Colgates at $2.25 each. Use that 5 off of 3 digital. This scenario would total us $17.25, And then after our coupons come off, we would pay just $9.25 before tax. But let's say we were to add in like the finished tabs at $4.50 and use the $2 digital, and then after the $1.25 cash back from IBOTTA, this would just be $10.50. So another option, just depending on your need. All right, y'all, so for this scenario, pick up the home line trash bags at $8, use that $1 digital. Pick up the Tide Simply Pods or the liquid at $3.45, or another great option, which would still come out the same, just depending on your need, could be the Bounce dryer sheets, which are $3.45, and we're using a 50-cent digital for either one. So switch it out how you prefer. And then add in the 3 Colgate toothpaste at $2.25 each, and again, use the 5 off of 3 digital. This is going to bring us to $18.20, y'all. And then after our coupons come off, we end up paying just $11.10 before tax. Now, remember, you could come out much cheaper if maybe you want to factor in the finished dishwasher tabs instead of the Tide Simply. Or if you want to pay just a little bit more, you could factor in like the Game Flings or any of the other Game products at $4.45. Or you could come out cheaper if you do have that 2.25-cent digital for the Game firework beads. So another option that you could do. So again, cater the deal to your need. And then another option you could do, let's say we wanted to keep it how we had it, for $1 more, you could factor in 3 of the Dr. Pepper. And remember, this deal is only going to work on Thursday through Saturday, where the Dr. Pepper products, whichever one you prefer, my store only has the diet, but they end up being 3 for $8. So you could do your deal like this. And again, they're 3 for $8. The only difference is we took out the trash bags, which were $8, and we had a $1 digital for the trash bags. We don't have a $1 digital for the drinks. So again, you would end up paying about $1 more. So when it's all said and done, this ends up being $12.10. But again, if you want to come out cheaper, you could factor in the finished dishwasher tabs, or you could just take that away and then factor in the Colgate. And then remember, the Colgate, when the coupon comes off, it ends up being $1.75 for all 3. So this ends up being $9.75. So again, several ways you can do your deal based off of your need. Now, if you're one that maybe needs personal care like Vaseline, you can factor that in at $4.75. Use the $1 digital. Then this ends up being $11.75. Another great option, if your store has the Suave body wash, remember they're like 50% off, so just scan it on the app to confirm the price. But remember, this one is $1.50. You could use the $1 digital. Ends up being 50 cents. So this ends up being just $8.50, y'all, for all of these products. So another way that you can kind of switch your deal around. Or if you maybe need to get like Tide Simply or like laundry care, you can factor those in at $3.45. Use the 50-cent digital, and then this ends up being $10.95 for all of these items. So another great way you can do your deal. Or again, if you want to pay a little bit more, you could factor in the Game Flings at $4.45 and use the $1 digital, and then this ends up being $11.45 before tax. So just showing you different ways you can do your deal. You could even factor in the $5 Scott, or let's say you just did the $6 Scott. And again, price varies store by store, but let's say these are $3.70. We can use that $1 digital, ends up making those $2.70. But then factoring in the Dr. Pepper 6-packs, 3 of those, ends up making this just $10.70, y'all. So another way that you can do your deal based off of your need. Now here's a nice deal that you could do any day of the week. Again, cater it to your need. You could get all trash bags. You can get some at $9.75 and then maybe factor in a trash bag at $6. So tons of ways you can just switch it around to your need. But let's say we picked up 2 of the Glad trash bags at $6 each, and then 1 of the Glad storage bags at $3.25. If we did this deal, this would bring us to $15.25, and then we'll be able to use that 3 off of a $15 Glad digital coupon, which makes this just $12.25. But again, this would be an amazing scenario to factor into your deal on Saturday, if you can wait till Saturday, since this is already $15 tracking towards that $25 balance. And then remember, you would save an additional $5 with the 5 off of 25 coupon. All right, y'all, and then for this scenario, pick up the Airwick Mist at $12, use the $6 digital, and then pick up 2 of the Airwick Mist refills at $6 each, and then use that buy one get one free coupon, which should take off $6. So this would total us $25, y'all. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $13 before tax. But again, if you can wait until Saturday, you're already at $25. So this would end up saving you an additional $5, making this just $8, y'all. And remember, the starter alone is $12. So an amazing deal any day of the week, or an even better deal on Saturday, combining it with the 5 off of 25. And then here's another option. You could take away the refills, but just add in the extra, which is 2 for $6, and you still come out paying just $12 before tax. So another way that you can do your deal based off of your need. So again, an amazing all digital scenario. And actually, y'all know my math was wrong. This is not going to be $25. This is actually $24. So it actually comes out $1 cheaper. You end up paying $12. I was like, wait, that's the same price. How is that more? But yeah, this actually ends up being $24. So if you were to do this into your 5 off of 25, then you would need to add in something for $1 to get you there. So you could like add in like the Suave men at $1.50, use the $1 digital. So, or just add in something for $1. That way you don't have you don't pay more than 50 cents. Well, I guess it would still be the same. I'm renting now, but yes, y'all, so this would actually be $24 and then $12 after our coupons come off. Now another way you could do the deal, keeping the extra, but like adding in the firework beads at $4.45, and then using the 2.25-cent digital, and then adding in the bounce dryer sheets at $3.45 and using the 50-cent digital. Or remember, a great substitute again could be the Tide Simply Pods or the Tide Simply Liquid. But if you end up doing this deal, this roughly ends up being about $11.15 before tax if you wanted to do your deal like this. Or you could come out much cheaper if you didn't even want the firework beads, but you wanted to, like, let's say factor in some Colgate. You end up coming out about 50 cents cheaper if you wanted to do your deal like this. Or another great option you could do, if maybe you know you need body wash and your store has the Suave, you could factor in the Suave. Remember, it's on clearance, this one for $1.50, and we have that $1 digital. So several ways you can switch your deal around based off of your need. Another way you could do your deal is like this, keeping the extra, adding in the finished tabs at $4.50, and then the Scott. And then remember, after the $1.25 cash back from IBOTTA, and after all of our digital coupons come off that I mentioned already, this would just be $9.95 before tax. So another great option that you could do. And then remember, if maybe you don't need the extra, but maybe you do need the Essential Mist refills, it still comes out to $6 just like these, if maybe you want to substitute these for any of the scenarios with the extra. All right, y'all, another option you could do is factoring in the Suave men body washes. Say you can find this one at $1.50, or again, the Suave body wash in general, whether you get the men or the women, appears to be also additional 50% off. So if you find it, just scan it and confirm the price. But this one's $1.50. We would use the $1 digital. You can pick up the Vaseline at $4.75, use the $1 digital. Pick up the Tide Simply at $3.45, use the 50-cent digital. Or a great substitute could be those bounce dryer sheets, which are also $3.45. Just clip the 50-cent digital. And then pick up 3 of the Colgates at $2.25 each and use the 5 off of 3 digital. This ends up totaling us $16.45. And then after all of our digital coupons come off, y'all, this ends up being just $8.95 before tax. So an amazing time to get stocked up. Now, just for a little bit more, maybe you don't even want the Vaseline, you could factor in the extra and pay just roughly about $3, close to $3 more. So just catering it to your need. All right, y'all, now here's a nice like overall deal you could do that comes out to be $18.10, because we have the Tide Simply at $3.45 with the 50-cent digital. We have the Bounce at $3.45 with the 50-cent digital. We have the Gain at $4.45 with the 2.25-cent digital, and then we have the 3 Colgates at $2.25 each with the 5 off of 3 digital. So after all of our coupons come off for this scenario, This ends up being just $9.85, y'all, before tax. And again, this is from using digital coupons, and this is a deal you can do any day of the week. But for 50 cents more, remember, you could add in the Suave if maybe your store has that. So just giving you different options, or you could take that out, but if maybe you don't have that exclusive coupon for the firework beads, you could pay about $1 more roughly and maybe factor in the firework beads, the dryer sheets, the fabric softener, or if you just need to get stocked up on laundry care, just don't forget to clip the separate digital for the flings. So several ways you can kind of switch your deal around, just based off of your need. So yeah, roughly you'll pay about $1.20 more if maybe you wanted to do your deal like this if you don't have that exclusive coupon for the firework beads. Now here's a nice deal that you could do if you just really need to get stocked up on paper products. Pick up the Scott paper towels at $6.25, use the dollar digital. Pick up the Scott 6 roll at $3.70, use the dollar digital. Or you could pay again a little bit more and get the $5 pack. And then factor in the cotton nail at $5.25 and use the dollar digital. This ends up totaling us $15.20. And then after our coupons come off, we end up paying just $12.20 before tax. But this would definitely be a great deal if you can wait and do on Saturday to factor into your 5 off of 25. And then here's another nice little deal you could do that comes out to about $9.85 after our digital coupons come off, and then after the $1.25 cash back from IBOTTA. So another great way you kind of get a little bit of everything: laundry care, household items like the tissue, and then the dishwasher tabs. So always keep that in mind. And then always remember too, the Suave, if you need body wash, could be a great option. This one would just be 50 cents more if you did want to add it into your deal. But that's all I have for my any day deals video. If you did like the video, definitely do me a favor and like the video and subscribe. And then y'all let me know down below which scenario you want to do. So definitely come back on Thursday for my 5 off of 25 scenario video. And thanks for all the support. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.